This is the northern boundary of Southgate. Southgate's one of Crawley's 13 neighbourhoods. 9,000 people live in Southgate, and I'm one of them. My name is Mike Pickett, and next May in 2016 I will be standing as the Labour Party candidate to represent the people of Southgate, and I would like you to vote for me. I've lived in Crawley, and specifically Southgate, for over 30 years with my wife. My 3 children all went to school in the neighbourhood at St Wilfrid's, and they've grown up now, of course, and left home. But one of my principal interests is in fact the conservation of the older part of Crawley, and as a consequence I was the founder chairman of the Southgate Conservation Area Advisory Committee. Today I'm here in West Street, which is part of the Brighton Road Conservation Area. These houses were built round about the middle of the 19th century, and are a good reflection of the architecture at that time, which actually came about because of the building of the railway from 3 bridges down to Horsham. Here in Southgate we've got 2 allotment sites. One is over at Hunter Road, and this one here is just off Malthouse Road. I'm very interested in allotments, and have had an allotment myself for a number of years, but these allotments, and indeed others across the town, needed a bit of TLC, and I did bring this to the attention of the council, and subsequently the council took up what I had to say, and they conducted an exercise to consult people all the way across the borough about the allotments. They've now had an action plan, it's working, they started improving the security of the allotments, the supply of water, the encouragement of people to cultivate their allotments rather than to neglect them, and they are also addressing the waiting lists. That's a good thing that the council have done here, and I was glad to be involved in getting the ball rolling. I'm standing on Wakehurst Drive in Southgate. As you can see, it's quite a narrow road, and when cars are parked up here, in fact it's virtually a one-way street. One of the difficulties that we have here is that with larger vehicles they tend to go onto the verges to get down the road, and you can see here it damages the verges, it churns up the grass. It's not only unsightly, but it can be dangerous too. One of the things that I have done and will continue to do is to gather signatures for a petition to West Sussex County Council. That's the body that's legally responsible for parking matters in Crawley, and to have them take a look at the parking situation as it currently is, and then to draw up an action plan to try and improve it. And I think that things can be done, though it may seem difficult, but with time and a bit of effort we can improve parking, not just in Wakehurst Drive, but in other roads and streets across our neighbourhood, and indeed across Crawley as a whole. This is Oakhurst Grange. It's in Goffs Park Road in Southgate. It was a nursing home for 79 people. Unfortunately, it had to be closed down. West Sussex County Council withdrew the contract that Bupa had. It had failed its audits, unfortunately, and so the 79 people who lived here had to be moved out across to other nursing homes in the county, or indeed outside the county. We have to get Oakhurst Grange reopened as a nursing home for people. It's a very important issue, and it's issues like this that have attracted me to local politics. It's something that I care about passionately. It affects everybody within our community that we have places like Oakhurst Grange which are up and running and provide a decent level of care to the frailer members of our community. On the 5th of May this year, the local elections will be taking place here in Crawley. I'm standing as a Labour candidate for Southgate. These elections are not about things that happen 100 miles away or thousands of miles away. They're about the things that happen when you step outside your door. Look around you. You can see all sorts of things that need putting right. In this short video, I've tried to illustrate some of those things that you have brought to my attention. So if you want someone who's going to try and do something about the local issues here in Southgate, then I ask you to vote for me.